Before you start your project, make sure your name and code is written on the back of your paper. Flip it over. You could have your paper turned horizontally side to side or vertically up and down like I'm doing. Then you're going to get these black strips of paper. You really only need about 3 or 4 of these because you might cut them. But also, if you have too many, then you're going to have too many boxes, and you do need to fill in all of those boxes. So I'm just carefully placing my pieces of paper where I want them to be. You could use a glue stick or a glue bottle. And as you can see, if I have any pieces of paper hanging off the white paper, I'm going to cut those, and I might actually reuse them to create the boxes. Then you are going to use a white crayon to draw the lines on the road. I'm doing that for all the black pieces of paper. Next, you can use this cityscape guide, or you can use the winter village guide if you want to draw specific buildings like a bookstore or a bakery. It doesn't have to be winter related. And then I'm going to start filling in each box. So for this first one, it's going to be more of an apartment, and all I'm just doing is drawing simple geometric shapes like rectangles or squares. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy or complicated, and it doesn't always have to be a building. Cities also have pools, they have parks, so you can really think outside of the box here. And if you are someone that struggles to draw small details, again, you can just draw simple shapes. Doesn't have to be super fancy. And then of course I'm going to trace it with a Sharpie. You could use just a normal Sharpie, or I do have a few smaller pointed Sharpies. I'm using both. You could use both also. Once you're finished tracing everything, you're going to use the primary colors only for this painting part, and you can paint all or most of the boxes, because in Pete Mondrian's paintings, he would do just some primary colors and some just white. Remember to, again, only use the primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. For the very last step, you are going to get these pictures of cars to cut out and glue to your map. Just cut out a few of them the best that you can. I'm going to do about 4. You could do 5 if you want to, but I wouldn't do any more than 5. Then once I'm done cutting out my cars, I'm going to figure out where I want to glue them down onto my paper, and then obviously just glue them when I'm ready.